Hello everybody, welcome to the next part of my Football Manager game. Football Manager 15 is Elburton Villa. We have an FA Cup game ahead of us. Let's just look at the schedule. Against Egham in the FA Cup preliminary round. This came just 2 matches after our game against Christchurch. So anyway, let's get on with it. Team selection. And we did win the rest of our games as well, as you might have just noticed briefly. Oh dear, we're going to have to do some playing around to get some fitter players. Let's see, who's not fit? Dominic Creef can be replaced by Skinner. Everyone seems okay, I suppose. Oh, and Fielding's back. I might put him back on my bench. Mitchell Donald will probably be out for most of the season, by the way. Oh, Jackson as well, and Rickard. Oh, let's put him on my bench instead of Welsh. Actually, we don't need 2 strikers, do we? My bad. Sam Rose-Miles can go back in the first team instead of Castler. Oh, I should mention we lost a player. Ah, so annoyed. Very quickly, we lost... blah blah blah. Grimstead. We lost Grimstead. I have gone onto my transfers and tried to buy another player who's very similar. It's Kenny Woodrow. Hopefully he's coming. He's not the best in the world, but he has enough to compete with Grimstead. If we just go to... okay, well he's not there anymore. But yeah, anyway, well, what were we doing? Tactics, yes. Sorry, I'm a bit scattered today, I don't know why. Maybe it's the weather. We need to replace Shaw with somebody. Danny Ashton, maybe. Is he fit? He is fit. Oh, he's fit. He's so fit. Yeah, just because Drew Shaw's not 100% right now. Basif was complaining that he wasn't playing matches. I'm fairly sure I've played him in pretty much every game so far. I hate it when this game does that. Player comes to you complaining because they're not getting games when they are. Who else we got? Fielding I would like on the bench, to be honest. Why can we replace anyone? I should have done this beforehand, shouldn't I? Kai Holly. He can go actually play instead of Kai Holly. Because he's fitter. Does Kai Holly need to go on the bench? It's really, really difficult when you've got so many players and you can only pick so many. I need more fitness. Right, so the only other 2 I can put are Jordan Jackson. Who goes on the right? Right. Who can go on? He goes left. He goes middle. He goes bottom right. He goes up front. He goes at the back. It's really tough, okay? It's really tough. I might actually replace Shaw with Jackson. There we go. Okay, that'll do, that'll do. It does really suck that Mitchell Donald's out, because I really need that extra man at the back, and I don't have him right now, and I'm a bit short. Okay, so now we've done dicking around with that. Let's get on with the match. And because of that injury and because of Thingy leaving, I am short 2 players. Ah, one of these tunnel interviews. We might not win this game, but I think we've achieved our broad objective. So let's just see. Fielding. Liskov launches it down. Is Rose Miles onside? He is. He gets tackled in the box. It's not a penalty. Maybe he fell over. I got 2 penalties in my last game, by the way. Albasif with a corner. It's rubbish. Bassett chases. Passes it back to Basith. Launches it back into the box. It's cleared. Elburton Villa looking very composed right now. Oh, Basif has it. What's he going to do with it? He's going to send it back to Skinner. Skinner tries the shot. Oh, he misses to the left. Elburton Villa with a throw-in. Chatty to Liskov. Launches it down to Rose Miles. Rose Miles headers it to Withy. Withy passes it back to the keeper. Morley. Wales. Parkins. Sends it long to Reed. And Stanislas can't finish at the far corner. Withy with a throw-in. To Funnel. Funnel crosses into the box. Astley with a terrible save. Should have been able to catch that. Funnel takes the corner. And it's headed into the goal. Goal for Egham. Reece Stanislas. You see, he just gets away from his man, and boom, that's actually a brilliant header. Sam Rose Miles is looking frustrated. In fact, quite a few players are looking frustrated. And he's offside. Albasif with the interception. Sent it straight down, but it's intercepted by them. Skinner to Bassett. Rose Miles looks like he's just run offside. Bassett with a long shot. That wasn't actually that far off. That's a sign of his frustration now. Reece Stanislas is offside again. They have a free kick outside Elburton Villa's box. Reed with a poor header, but he keeps it. Sends it back into the area. Astley catches it. Sends it way, way down. But it's intercepted by Egham again. Wales. Monley. Dixon. Ashton. Rose Miles. To Bassett. Skinner. Bassett. Albasif. Fielden. Sends it down to Emmanuel. Crosses into the area. Morley with a clearance. Rose Miles with a header. It's in! He really is a class act. I doubt I'll be able to keep him for next season. I'll probably lose him this season, actually. Wouldn't that be annoying? Where do you find another striker as good as him? At this division, it's hard enough just finding a good left back, let alone a quality striker. Funnel. Stanislas. Intercepted by Liskov. Well, tackled. Rose Miles with the ball. He dribbles past the defenders, sends it through to Bassett. Bassett shoots him over the top. Players looking less frustrated now, but Egham do have a free kick. It's way, way wide. I have to tell you, Drew Shaw scored an amazing free kick in the last game. My goodness. We got 2 penalties and a free kick, and the free kick was fantastic. Ashley manages to catch that. Good. If these games finish in a draw, it goes to a replay game like 2 days later or something. Al Bassett's through. Ah, looping shot is too high. Simon Charity looks absolutely fatigued. We might have to take him off at half time if he doesn't recover. He might have taken a knock. Charity. Last one defender. Into the area. Come on, Skinner. Pass it to Bassett. Why are you passing it to Bassett in the box? Oh dear, that was some terrible play. Charity has recovered. He must have just taken a knock. Not much happening right now. What's this team's name again? I've forgotten the other team's name. At least I've forgotten my own team's name. Rose Miles. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. No. Come on, referee. That's half time. It's a good fight back. We don't need to make any half-time changes, I don't think. You're doing good so far. Any changes now would take the momentum back away from us. Oh dear, that's not good. I hope it's not serious. Matt Rickard will have to come on for him. No, Rickard, he's fine there. Just checking. Sometimes if they're like left or right footed, they have to go in certain positions. That's disappointing that he has to come off because he's a key goal scorer. I don't like it went out. Dixon sends it out. Now we can make the substitution. Please don't be out long. It's just typical that our key goal scorer gets taken out like that. But we've got a few others who can score plenty of goals. It's not the worst thing in the world. It just hurts. I'm keeping an eye on everyone's player ratings and fatigue levels. I bet real managers wish they had something like that. Oh, that was astonishing. Wasn't he the sub I just brought on, Rickard? See, I told you, I've got some quality goal scorers without having Rose Miles. And Rickard, just, what a beauty. Look at this. Bassett launches it into the, just inside the box and bang, chips it right over their goalkeeper. To be fair, that's not very good goalkeeping. But yes, we are 2-1 up in the FA Cup. Nobody expected us to do this well. Nobody expected the Spanish Inquisition. Frielden, he's through. He's through. Is he going to pass it to his left? He is. To Rickard. And Rickard's going to miss a sitter. No, Rickard got it. That was fantastic. That was the goalkeeper that helped with that. And what a long ball from the goalkeeper. Another reason I love my goalkeeper. I'm so glad he stayed with us. I think I'd be really struggling without him. Wow, that was a super sub. I'm kind of glad Rose Miles got injured now. And look at the pace. He just runs past everyone and bang. Right, I need to replace Albacith. He's looking knackered. I might wait a little bit longer. I've got a few players looking tired now. That's their injury, not ours. Might make a double sub. Oh, Matt Rickard's injured. This has been happening a lot. When I substitute my strikers, because they get injured, the substitute striker then tends to get injured sometime later as in the same game. And this is probably the 4th or 5th time this has actually happened. I think it's related to the most recent patch. I think it's a bug. He might have just taken a knock. It doesn't look like he's seriously injured. I do need to make some subs. I'll do it after this play. Go on, Rickard, you're through. Go on. Ah, you missed a sitter. He was through. That wasn't very good from Ashton. Okay, now we definitely need to make subs. Look at this. Alba Sif is absolutely exhausted. Jordan Jackson can play in his place. We could replace Fielder. I think defensive would probably be better, wouldn't it? So, Jason Walsh for Liskov. Jason Welsh, sorry. Okay, that's 2 subs. And everyone else will have to make do. I have to say I'm very pleased with the result of this game, which is taking its sweet time actually. There seems to be a lot going on. 3-1 though, I mean, we've still got a couple of FA Cup preliminaries to go through before we can even get to the first round proper. But this is pretty decent for a tier 9 team. Oh dear, Skinner just left. Come on, Rickard. Go on, batter. Go on. Just shoot. No, you dribbled too much. He took an extra touch and he shouldn't have. Oh dear. Skinner with the yellow card. Some of our players are looking a little bit complacent out there. I mean, that's not surprising. They pretty much have won this game, but 3 minutes added time, really? I think this will be the last throw-in, somehow. Yeah. And that's a win. We don't have to go to a replay. We can go to the next round. I'm surprised at that. I wasn't expecting a win there. Gonna be honest. Oh, there's a team that's just called Sheffield. Not Sheffield Wednesday or Sheffield United, just Sheffield. Didn't know that. You learn a lot of teams that you didn't know existed when you play at this level. A lot of like, because you tend to think like Manchester only has Man United and Manchester City, but there's actually like FC United and a couple of others. Anyway, that was... Let's see who we're drawn against for the next round for a minute. I know this will go on a bit longer than what would be. Let's just check the inbox. Yes, what possession provides. Elburton Villa are through to the first qualifying round, yes. First qualifying round. Out for 3 weeks. We've been given nearly £2,000, 1.92k for winning the FA Cup preliminary round. Cool. So we've done the preliminary rounds, now we're through to the first qualifying rounds. I think maybe after this we go to the first round. I'm not quite sure. I've looked at how it works before and I've completely forgotten. Okay, let's view the draw. 271 teams will go into the hat. Flipping heck. There really is a lot of teams in England. Let's view the draw. Just draw all the teams. It's a lot quicker to... cock fosters. Anyway, it's... increase to transfer revenue retained. The board have announced that due to good wage budget management, they've increased the percentage of transfer revenue able to be retained from players to 20%. Oh, that's cool. We are drawn against Spalding United in the first qualifying round. Spalding United. They have some funny names at this level anyway, don't they? And when will that be? Oh, that looks like that'll be the next game we show. Another 2 matches along. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Should be fun.